on. To the silent catacombs, where Cookie sought refuge from a great massacre.
When the devil swung his blade, the world fell silent in a breathless instant. And now the beast has returned from his imprisonment, the one they call
Silent Salt Cookie.
The tomb must remain untouched.
No, I can't stop yet. The answer I seek is right here.
Who dares tread these forbidden halls? Who dares harbor such foolish hope? This place will become your tomb. The burden of mourning will be mine and mine alone.
The mysterious pale ailment has stricken the ultimate goal, the soul. Seeking clues about the beast binding ritual, Pure Vanilla Cookie and friends reach the spire of all knowledge. But the spire is not what it seemed. In his lair, Shadow Milk Cookie's plan unfolds. Chaos and insidious rumors spread throughout the cookie world. But just when the Master of Deceit was ready to celebrate his victory, a single ray of light pierced the blue haze of deceit to illuminate the darkness looming over the world. Pure Vanilla Cookie's boundless determination to step towards the truth despite doubts and lies. Troubling news comes from all corners of Earthbread. Determined to face her adversary, Hollyberry Cookie gathers her trusted friends and ventures into Beast Yeast. But The gentle eternal sugar cookie reveals her true nature and confines Hollyberry Cookie in the heart of the garden. Her friends risk everything to rescue the ancient hero. But the most difficult battle is the one that rages on inside her. In the end, she recalls the purpose of her shield and protects the Hollyberry Kingdom.
Judgment shall be delivered.
Perhaps we could become good friends. Giving up is always a viable option.
Let us see the stars together. The full moon is a sign of victory.
Oh, you've come for my performance?
I love observing the world beyond these walls. Give my thanks to the Fairy Kingdom for accepting me. nothing. I promise to return.
I see there is no stopping you. Please, take this. It's a piece of... And so, another one has left to confront their fate. Another one I failed to stop. Fate. Is there anything more cruel? Are you certain? If we succeed,
I have nothing left to fear. I will see it through, no matter what, and I will spare no strength.
that river is long, White Lily Cookie. May your journey be safe.
Such is our purpose.
Prepare to be washed away! You're Vanilla Cookie.
Yes, White Lily Cookie. This is where we part ways as well, right?
Two things have been on my mind since the Fairy Kingdom. First, the secret to the beast by or better said, the witches. I have inherited it from Elder Fairy Cookie. It is only right for me to learn everything
I cannot deny I wish you'd stay. You walk your own path.
to defeat the beasts. And Dark Enchantress Cookie. Farewell, my friend.
Did you give up already? Come on, let's debate it out!
I shall deliver judgment!
May you now recognize the difference in our power!
Sweet slumber!
Such is our purpose.
Rude will out! Did you give up already? Come on, let's debate it out!
I'm sorry if I startled you. I didn't...
You are... Why? How is this cookie here? I saw it. Saw it all back in the Sacred Cake Tower. This cookie, she was reborn. In that vision, she called herself Dark Enchantress Cookie. A blasphemous fiend. She dared insult the name of our godly creator. It doesn't matter. The wicked must face the judgment of the Sacred Fork. But I'm not sure who the wicked are anymore.
You know who I am?
Oh, I must have mistaken.
I see. My name is
I'm Pastry Cookie, a devotee.
Saint Pastry Order. A congregation devoted to deities of great hands, mountain-like...
That is correct. You must tell me, what brought you to the consecrated grounds of our order?
Consecrated ground, just as I predicted. This place has something to do with the higher powers.
Your story will have to wait. We must punish these defilers.
Rude will out!
Such is our purpose.
Rude will out!
There is no stopping them. A dead end!
This tomb...
There is no time to look around.
This tomb looks different from the rest.
Did you hear what I just...
Embrace the downtrodden. Here lies buried the...
Be gone! I can't!
Gloom!
Banished so many. With a...
Soulless spirits. They won't bother us for some time. But they will come back eventually. Look, they're rising back already. Pastry Cookie, you call this place consecrated ground of your order. Perhaps you know—
I don't.
You don't?
This is my first time.
Oh,
The spirits are back!
scatter!
There's no end to that!
We must push forward.
Stand back.
Gone. All of them.
You'd better keep your voice down. We don't want to disturb the crumbles, do we now? Who do we have here, Name's Charcoal Cookie, Tomb Keeper.
Did you give up already? Come on, let's debate it out!
Such is our purpose.
Rude will out!
And you now recognize the difference in our power!
Sweet slumber.
Such is our purpose.
Rude will out! Prepare to be washed away! Witness the heaven wrath! And you now recognize the difference in our power!
And now these spirits harbor deep grudge and animosity, enough to harm the living. Such a shame. Such a shame.
Is that so?
Leave, ye two, as fast as you can. Leave if you wish to save your dough and soul.
I'm not afraid. There's something I'm looking for. The Night of the Witches, held once in 1,000 years. This is my only chance. I shall meet the creators, the witches. I must ask the question. Why were we, the cookies, created? Why were we brought into this world?
Sister Pastry Cookie! Sister Pastry Cookie! I heard you were chosen to succeed Brother Menthol Cookie and Sister Seltzer Cookie! To be summoned to the Sanctum Sanctorum and stand among the godly creator's beloved flock!
I declined.
What? Why? I thought that was what you wanted!
There is another sanctuary of our order. It holds something I'm looking for. Something I'm looking for.
And ye too, huh? Ye with the crossbow.
I chose to miss out on the Order's grandest rite, to come here. My pilgrimage will continue until I hear the voices of the Almighty.
Quiet, quiet. One by one. Huh? Ain't heard about any sanctuaries or almighties.
Never heard?
I see that ye came to the Land of Silence for a reason. But stay any longer, and the restless spirits will surely get the best of ye too. A Tombkeeper's job is to make sure that nothing and no one disturbs the Fallen's eternal rest. Very well, I'll be your guide.
But I don't know what will unfold once I find what I seek. The responsibility is mine and mine alone. I won't let other cookies get hurt again.
Enough. Oh, young one, I wasn't asking. Ain't ye heard? The Devil of Silence himself has returned to his domain.
The Devil of Silence?
Silent Salt Cookie.
Right ye are. Not only did the dreadful tyrant slay countless cookies by his own hand and blade, but he cursed them. Cursed to roam this land forevermore. Before the tragedy he brought forth, this Land of Silence was known as the Great Barren. The spirits are restless, for they know their tormentor is back. But if ye dare disturb the sleeper's rest, then I'll have no choice but to stop ye too.
I promise to respect the crumbled.
You are the keeper of this holy place. Book of Salt 17:2. Thy will I shall obey.
The sweetest victory.
Grace.
So, these spirits can be banished? For good?
I simply help them break free from their curse.
But why do they keep appearing if you have the power to put them to rest?
No matter how many of these spirits we put to sleep, the lives lost in this very place were truly countless.
Just how many?
That would be a number I dare not imagine. The ancestors survived the slaughter. They were helped by those who gave their lives to seal away the spirits beneath their very graves. To honor that sacrifice, we have looked after this place for generations.
It means the cookie lying in that tomb was
among those who saved Charcoal Cookie's ancestors.
Hush now, all of ye. You're right, for this tomb is the final resting place of the Kalanamic Knights, who valued solidarity above all.
Kalanamic Knights?
Their order was led by Silent Salt Cookie himself, before his fall from grace, that is. They swore no allegiance to any power that be. Instead, they stood together with all those in need.
Their forces must have been considerable, given the sheer size of this place.
Yes. A force so formidable, none in the entire Beasties dared challenge them. That was until the great tragedy.
Tragedy?
Perhaps the reason this tomb exists.
A sharp one, eh? The entire order lost their lives in an instant. They surrendered all their strength and vitality to Silent Salt Cookie, their commander.
Such is our purpose.
Prepare to be washed away!
Tell me, have you heard more elegant a defense?
Such is our purpose.
Salt Cookie slaughtered those who followed him?
What use are loyalty and trust to one who no longer believes in solidarity?
What was that?
You could say I was silent as a grave. Sometimes me thoughts just slip out. Years of solitude will do that to ye. Here, we've made it to the deepest depths. I hope ye too are getting close to what ye seek.
I'm not quite sure.
I must look around. Now that the spirits trouble us no longer, these depths might finally reveal their secrets. Cookies who built this place must have revered those who were eventually laid to rest here.
The walls are strewn with intricate ornaments and sculptures. Such love and devotion.
And yet, they placed a statue of Silent Salt Cookie too. Why did they choose to preserve the memory of a devil who betrayed their unwavering loyalty in cold jam?
A reminder that disaster always strikes without notice.
A reminder.
Even the mighty knights of Kalanamek couldn't foresee that the commander they revered so would turn his blade against him one day.
What was he like before turning to darkness?
Why, an emissary of gods, no less. One whose sole purpose was to preach an ancient virtue. For some, Silent Salt Cookie was like a god himself, for he chose this barren land of the weak and the oppressed.
Gods?
The gods you worship, Pastry Cookie.
Our godly creators of great hands, mountain-like hats, and long shadows.
Yes. One question has bothered me all my life. Perhaps you can explain to me something about these gods. Why did they create us so small, weak, and fragile?
The ways of the Almighty are not to be questioned. This is...
Pastry Cookie, keep your voice down. The crumbles are sleeping.
Forgive me.
No. I am sorry. I didn't mean to question your faith. I was merely curious if those who revere the witches could see things differently than I do.
We believe that faith is a journey. Mine brought me here to this sacred place, in search of divine guidance. You, on the other hand...
Oh?
No, never you mind. I apologize. This place must be getting to me. Endless halls, and yet not a trace of the Almighty's presence.
Young and I've been looking after this tomb for as long as I can remember. No one has ever come to seek the presence of gods.
Then why? Why? To what end does the Order call the Cake Tower and this forsaken place sacred? Book of Salt 3:2. For frail is the faith of those who deny that which they cannot see.
What they cannot see?
What's gotten into ye?
Pastry Cookie, of course. Indeed, this place bears the mark of our creators, as the Saint Pastry Order claims.
How do you know? There is not a single holy fork in sight.
No, but there are things that remain unseen.
The sweetest victory!
Unseen? I don't understand.
Lost in the legend of fallen heroes and restless spirits. Charcoal Cookie, Can you bring us back to the place we met?
You don't want to go deeper?
No. No matter how much further into the depths we venture, we won't find what we're looking for.
I noticed this tomb is different from the rest.
He'll not worry too much. Yes, this tomb became the place of refuge for all those cookies who had no other place to go after the fall of Kalanamak.
I could sense the faint calling of this tomb as I was wandering the land of silence. In the domain of the fallen fount of knowledge, Shadow Milk Cookie, there is a tower built long before his corrupt. According to the fairy's records, Burning Spice Cookie's temple remained still, even it was preserved well by the clergy of the Spice Tribes, driven by the fear of the Great Destroyer, rooted deep within their souls. I think it's safe to assume the lands of the other beasts remain largely unchanged. The surface of the Land of Silence is barren and empty, except for the entrance to these catacombs.
Oh, that's what you meant by unseen.
Yes. The traces Silent Salt Cookie left. They linger here, in the tomb of the slain Kalanamak Knights, where many once sought refuge from his wrath. There's something that's been bothering me about this mystery. What if this place was meant to be more than just a tomb? What if these sprawling catacombs are part of Silent Salt Cookie's domain? Built atop a place that once served a different purpose.
What are you saying?
Embrace the downtrodden. Remember the tormented. Here lies buried the curse of the ones sworn by solidarity. Though it might seem like an epitaph reciting the creed of the old Kalanamak Knights, it could also point to the answer hidden within the tomb of the downtrodden and tormented.
Be quiet, Shelot. White Lily Cookie, I sincerely hope ye ain't planning what I think ye are.
You too conveniently appeared right in this very place. And I can sense it. You want us to leave.
Stop ye. I won't let anyone disturb the slumbers of the crumbled.
You prove me right. If it were an ordinary tomb, you wouldn't be standing in my way.
Is our purpose.
Sweet slumber! And you now recognize the difference in our power!
You don't see the error in your ways.
What on earth, Bread, are you—
What ye heard. White Lily Cookie's about to ravage a grave out of mere curiosity. He promised to respect the crumbled. I ain't got nothing to say.
You said it is your duty to care for the crumbled. But you must please. I do not wish to fight you.
Is that right? White Lily Cookie, you're not— No. Charcoal Cookie.
He is right.
What?
I believe this grave holds a piece of the puzzle I see.
He ain't given up.
Witness the heaven's wrath!
Doubt will consume you.
Rude will our hair to be washed away!
He defeated Charcoal Cookie.
White Lily Cookie. The tomb. For when it crumbles, count.
What you say will not—
Are you— Stop! Listen!
Oh, ignorance!
A passage?
How could this be? For generations, our duty, the spirits whispered about a terror sealed with
White Lily Cookie, how did...
With time, the spoken word tends to become twisted and muddied. What you know as truth may be a mere...
And still, all you had... What if the legend was true? We could have unleashed a terror...
a guess that could have cost us all dearly. Me and my act.
Forgive me. I've never been good at explaining. You said that all these spirits were once victims of Silent Salt Cookie's cruelty. And yet, you, Charcoal Cookie, and your ancestors had the power to banish these wraiths. If so, why bother to seal them away separately? If there truly once lived a Cookie who did seal away the vengeful souls, their story was lost to time. On the other hand, one message shone through the remnants of this half-forgotten truth. Stay away from this tomb. Below lies not a calamity, but a secret that does not want to be unraveled. And once, I already opened a door that should have remained shut. And behind were not only burnt sugar, spoiled milk, and rotten jellies, but the spirits of the crumbled.
Spirits of the crumbled?
Indeed. Sealing away a spirit requires not only great knowledge, but all I could sense here was someone's gentle touch.
Why didn't you tell us from the very beginning?
Because I know some things are beyond forgiveness. Thank you for your kindness, Charcoal Cookie and Pastry Cookie.
Do you mean to say you will go down alone? No, I won't let you. I haven't found that which I came here for. Therefore, my pilgrimage goes on. And so does my judgment.
The spirits and I are of the same opinion. I must know how my
But...
White Lily Cookie, don't pay it too much thought.
Very well. Let's go together. Down below, we shall find the ancestors.
Washed away!
Doubt will consume you.
Sweet slumber!
Doubt will consume you.
Sweet slumber!
We must tend to our wounds.
It's not like the catacombs above. It seems almost as if someone once lived here.
This place is oddly quiet.
Charcoal Cookie, there's something I'd like to ask you.
If it's about the catacombs, there ain't much I can tell ye anymore.
To be precise, it's about one's state of mind. Your unwavering faith lies shattered before you. Yet...
That's a...
Cookies.
You've returned. Was it a dead end?
No. I found a long hallway. There were identical rooms on each side, and all the belongings were arranged in a strict order. A living space many cookies once shared.
And we faced a dead end, with rows of armaments, and no doubt, this is the
Stronghold. I wonder why they chose to build it in these depths.
The Knights of the Calanemic Order always stood in solidarity with the weak and the downtrodden, but that turned many against them.
And yet, the Knights met their end at the hands of their commander. Such cruel irony.
Pastry Cookie, I found something else. Look,
A holy fork? In the Knight's stronghold?
Silent Salt Cookie himself was bestowed with godlike power by our creator.
Bestowed with power by the godly creators? But the gods you and I saw, they granted no powers.
It's possible that the Saint Pastry Order might have branched off the Knights of Kalanamic. Pastry Cookie?
I was lost in thought. Do forgive me.
Don't worry. It often happens to me as well. If it weren't for my kind friend, I wouldn't have known how untactful it might seem. And it looks like we're approaching the end of the hallway.
This place is...
You were right. Indeed, this is the stronghold of Kalanamic.
Prepare to be washed away!
Doubt will consume me.
Sweet slumber! Prepare to be washed away!
Doubt will consume me.
There's music notation etched below.
That's the script of the fairies. O emissary, sing of divinity, across this barren land, unite the sick, the poor, the tormented, under your banner. Protect them with your blade in hand. O salt of solidarity, we heed your command.
Huh. But this cookie ain't like the devil we know.
One cookie's hero can be another cookie's villain.
The beasts weren't born with malice in their hearts. How curious. Why did they choose to record this tale in style of a song from the Fairy Kingdom?
Fairy Kingdom, eh? The land shrouded by the veil of fog, where no outsider is allowed entry.
White Lily Cookie, your staff.
It's my soul gem? The Guardian's power. Here? Of all places?
What a joyous moment.
jelly beans!
Dark. Lonely.
May this dream have a happy ending.
What's your rightful punishment?
Sweet slumber is our purpose.
For my sensual power! Witness
this.
Dreams are meant to come true.